All right, ladies and gentlemen.
See?
I didn't want you to feel bad.
Oh, is that what that was? I appreciate it.
Should I do it right now?
Yeah, you can do it right. Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 711. I was actually, I would like to say that I fucked up on purpose, but when I came to the realization that this was 711, it sort of blew my mind. Like I read ahead. I was like, shit, this is 711.
We should have gotten Slurpees.
No. Maybe not. Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. It's a show, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to say it the same way exactly every time.
Nope.
We can just start talking about Slurpees early if we want to.
I like Slurpees. I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a Slurpee.
Good.
But
That's what I want to hear.
We don't really have 7-Elevens. I think we have 7-Elevens somewhere in Cincinnati, but not in my area of Cincinnati.
they're very popular in my neck of the woods. There's like 4 nearby.
My town is actively trying to fight a 7-Eleven coming to its area. They don't want a
They
7-Eleven.
have decent coffee. That's what I would say about 7-Eleven. The coffee's not terrible.
Right.
What's your town's worries about a 7-Eleven?
I think it's the location. It's like right on the corner of an already busy intersection where there's like a school and there's already
So
like a lot.
Like it sounds like a perfect location for a 7-Eleven.
Exactly. That's why I want to be there.
I'm like, hey, I want high traffic and near a school, please.
Right. Right. But there's a million coffee places there already. But
Well,
I don't like. I don't give a shit.
7-Eleven sells cigarettes and chewing tobacco. I think that's probably
That's why the high school wants it.
that would be the issue more than anything else. Other than like, mediocre coffee, I don't think is the concern with the
I have to go to another state to get to my closest 7-Eleven.
You're not missing out on anything, I gotta say.
They have those weird things. I will preface this. I've never had one. I don't even know what they taste like, but they have those hot dog shaped hamburgers.
What?
And those things weird me out.
Well, that's
rightfully so. Why are there? Is it so they can put them on the little?
It's so they can put them on the roller thing, and that's how they stay hot.
Why?
Now,
But
I will say I've never had one. I don't know what they taste like.
Congratulations on your willpower.
I've never seen anyone order one. Well, I feel like it's the kind of thing where you automatically assume that I've eaten.
What's
like
it called?
I don't even I don't know. Gross thing.
Burger
I don't
dog?
know. Burger dog.
That's like
It looks like a turd.
they solved
like
the
a turd on the
problem.
roller.
They came up with a solution for a problem that didn't exist.
Yeah,
Everything was
it's
working
weird.
fine with the hamburgers being patties.
Yeah.
7-Elevens in Japan were really nice. If they could open up a Japanese 7-Eleven here, I don't think anybody would have any complaints.
I can't wait.
No, they're not going to do that, though. That's a good idea, though. Let's open up a chain of, we'll just call it Japanese 7-Eleven.
Look, there's my wife behind us.
I know.
That sounds
He's waving.
too fancy though.
Yeah.
Well,
Japanese 7-Eleven. It sounds clean.
yes, it's so clean.
Yeah.
But that's Japan.
And you eat the food
There's
there.
only also 9 people in that country, so it's easier to keep things clean than here.
We actually did when we were living there. They had like a HelloFresh type thing through 7. It was 7-Eleven's own HelloFresh type thing, and it was pretty much the same concept, but a long time ago. And the stuff was like more prepared, even like the carrots would be cut up for you, and it was good. Like we got it frequently. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. We're still can't get over the fact that it's 7-Eleven. No, I think I'm over it now.
I think we beat that horse to death.
Yes. Let's just all vote no on 7-Eleven. Yeah, so what's going on? We had some snow recently.
That's right. We had snow days.
And there's a dog behind you.
This is my house. What do you expect?
Dogs behind you.
Mm-hmm.
But the snow came. Meanwhile, you're dressed like a lumberjack.
You're like the 4th person to say that to me in the last half hour.
I mean, that's a lumberjack shirt.
Yeah, it looks like you want to do some NFT experiences or something.
My dog. It is just a comfortable. It's just a comfortable flannel that I thought would be, appropriate to wear during the show record. I don't know.
Right. I just like really deep Richard Karn references.
Oh, I see. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who would know? Nobody knows about Richard Karn's NFT experiences except me and Shipwreck, and not even you, Wombat.
I think it got some traction online. Like, I was early in on the Karn experience. Like
the carnage.
Not in buying one, you weren't.
Oh no. But I do follow him on Twitter just because I find him an interesting follow.
Right.
Just to see like what what that level of celebrity is up to.
Well, describe that level of
Twitter.
celebrity.
That a celebrity that was on a popular TV show,
Right.
and then went on to host a game show.
Okay.
And is now back on a TV. There's a new Home Improvement, right? Full Time or something.
I don't
know.
think so. Not that I'm aware of.
I thought they redid that. I thought that was coming out, or I'm pretty sure there is because I follow Richard Karn on Twitter.
I would know if there was a new.
He'd be plugging it, I think, a lot rather
Yeah.
than his NFT experiences.
Unless it's not on television.
Home Improvement
But
reboot. Let's see.
didn't that show make everybody on it like extremely rich?
Yes.
So isn't he extremely rich?
Probably.
Unless he did weird things with his money.
It is possible to lose large amounts of money.
Yes. That is true.
So,
I have a feeling that he's pretty conservative though in his spending. Just based on like
yeah.
his persona. You don't hear
I
about him
cannot
crashing
see-
his cars into trees while high on coke.
I think maybe there was just rumors about it. Maybe he was commenting on the rumors.
Yeah,
Maybe he was interested in there being a Home Improvement reboot.
That's one of Richard Karn's.
Him and Jonathan Taylor Thomas and the younger brother that we don't know what about.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Like they rebooted all the rest of these. It wouldn't be that surprise if like you turned on Netflix one day and it's like, oh, the Home Improvement reboot is up.
It's his son, and he's a YouTuber, and he does like the same exact shit, but on YouTube.
Yeah.
But he's up and coming, and he's trying to make a name for himself. You know, he only has like 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Right. Meanwhile, Tim the Tool Man is just like in constant litigation battles over.
And he still hates Obama.
And he's high on coke the whole time.
Because that's part of, Tim Allen's like thing.
He hates Obama.
When he could say like, oh, thanks, Obama. Wasn't that his other show? Like that's all he did?
I don't know. I'm not too big on what Tim Allen is up to. But he probably wasted a lot of money, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
In trees. So I was saying it snowed, and it was a perfect timing because I got
we're still on this.
Yeah, well, we're still on our opening.
I know.
I wanted to review my new snowblower.
Tell us about it snowed and you used the snowblower. How'd it go?
The snowblower live stream got more viewers than this. Well, it got the same amount of viewers as this live stream. People were very interested in the electric snowblower. I think because it was battery powered. People seem to be interested. I highly recommend getting an electric snowblower, a battery powered one, not an electric one, a battery powered one, not a corded one.
And it uses 2 batteries, right?
Yeah, it comes with the 2 big ass batteries. It was $650 on Amazon. It's the Ego, the one that costs $650 on Amazon. It's that one.
I looked at it. I thought about it.
It's good for Long Island, I would say. If you live in like Montana, you need to get the 2-stage one. This is a single stage, which means it's only throwing the snow like 10 feet. If you live in Montana, you need more power. But for Long Island, I think this is pretty good.
Of Home Improvement.
Is that where it took place?
No, you said more power. That was his catchphrase.
It was?
On the show.
Oh, I didn't watch that show.
Yeah.
I got to admit.
Then the grunts.
That was not interesting to me. Like, I don't know. Talking car that can like jump over other things, that was very interesting to me. Like a guy working with tools, not interesting. Power tools, kind of boring compared to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was good.
Wait, are you saying you did not watch the entire run of Home Improvement?
No. I mean, I watched maybe one episode just to see what it was, so I'm familiar with.
That's incredible to me that you've only seen one episode of Home
It didn't appeal to me at all.
Good amount. I feel like I watched a good amount of Home
It just seems like at that time of existence that like you just had to watch that.
It was on a lot.
When did that show premiere in 91? I'm doing this off the dome. So if I'm wrong.
I don't know. but I can't
You
believe,
know what
like,
it is? This
if
is
you
where
turned
the
on TV,
age
it was on.
This is where the age gap, as small as it may be between the three of us, really shows itself. Because I feel like Cheapy was at the time too old to be watching sitcoms, where you and I were probably still in our sitcom wheelhouse, our prime, so to speak.
I'm looking up the TV show just to see, like,
Mm-hmm.
91 to 99.
You don't get a good kick out of Wilson references or anything?
I know that he's the neighbor, and I don't think you ever got to see him. That's his thing.
Eventually,
I will say,
Okay.
I doubt I ever watched
Like
one episode of
Snuffleupagus.
Home Improvement from 1996 to 1999. But on those weekdays when I was in junior high through high school, it's not like I was going out every night when I was living at home and in undergrad in high school, like
Right.
on whatever it was, on a Thursday night or whatever it might have been, a Tuesday night.
Yeah. I mean, I watched plenty of TV, just not Home Improvement. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. I watched plenty of television. My parents both worked, so I'd come home from school and I would watch TV. And then they would come home and I would stop watching TV. So I had plenty of time. So I had plenty of time to watch, Different Strokes and shows like that.
See, age gap.
Age gap. Yeah.
Age gap.
Yeah, it's age gap.
Yeah. Also, I don't care about tools at all. I'm not interested in tools. Doesn't matter. It's not about the tools.
It's not about
It also means he missed out on Boy Meets World. And,
I didn't watch that either.
Nope. See?
No.
Yeah. This is weird.
Sorry. But you didn't I don't know. You didn't probably watch Knight Rider.
I definitely watched Knight Rider.
Oh.
Not only did I watch Knight Rider, I'm in the middle of a rewatch of Knight Rider.
Oh no, it doesn't hold up that great.
No, it does not at all. I mean, I was gonna save this for watch this whatever.
Yeah.
But it's my new when I crawl into bed and I need something to put me to sleep show.
Right.
They have it all on Netflix now.
Yeah.
And I'm not watching it in any order either. I just go to a random one where I'm like, oh, that title seems dumb, and I just put it on. And usually I have not made it through a full episode yet.
Yeah. I when I was in Japan, I got the DVDs and I made Ty watch them at a young age.
Was that an hour-long show?
It was an hour-long show. They're all exactly
They're the
same
exact plot every time.
every single time. Although I did put on an episode where there's like a guy who's he's like a hitman, and he realizes that Michael Knight is actually Michael Long.
Oh.
And he calls John Vernon, who's the mob boss. You may know him as the Dean from Animal House. And he's like, it's Michael Long. How do you know? He goes, the way he walks and the sound of his voice, it's a different face. So they must have done something to change it. But I know it's him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know that one. Yeah. That's good though.
Like,
I mean, that's realistic at least.
Is that realistic?
Yeah.
Like that's a thing?
I mean,
Hey,
fucking,
that
it's
guy
David. Look,
walks just like my dead friend. I wonder if that's my dead friend.
no.
with a different face.
But look at it this way: if your dead friend was David Hasselhoff, okay, and they just did plastic surgery on his face, he's still a 6'4" skinny guy that looks a certain way.
I don't know.
I remember thinking that
my go-to wouldn't be that guy walks just like that guy I know.
then again he walked like this.
He's dead.
He did walk like this. Sorry, I was humping the microphone in like a swirly fashion.
I don't get me wrong. I didn't care, but I laughed.
It's not a good show. I'm not defending it.
Of it.
Yes, some of them are very bad, but anyway.
It was pretty funny. But yes, that's been my go-to lately, and it
That's
just
good.
knocks me out. It's
I approve.
It is the NyQuil of television.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to say, or rather ask. On the I'm such a fucking nerd. On the official Knight Rider YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Okay? They have a lot of content on there. But I noticed
really recent content. I'm
well, it's just it's nice because they have clips, and they're like 7 or 8 minute clips, and it's the best parts of episodes, so you don't have to fucking waste your time.
You mean the car jumping through a train?
Exactly.
Just that.
Basically. And like the cheesy dialogue.
It's just a car jumping through a
But there's a
train.
huge but though. And it's it's not wombats. No. It's
Wah, wah.
they've sped it up I can hear like,
Of course they have.
what the fuck? Like the voices do not sound right. It's clear that Kit does not have a super high pitched voice.
Sometimes they do that to like avoid the copyright stuff if it's unofficial.
No, it's official. It's official.
Well,
it's
that's
official.
even worse.
They do it. They did it
Hello,
on like.
Michael. Hello, Michael. What are we going to say? Hold on. Turbo boost.
And they do it to fit in more commercials. It's horrible. But so I was wondering if the Netflix version is like that, but you may not have a dedicated ear like I do.
No, it's not. It's the same
You
thing.
sure?
It's
You sure?
It is
Don't embarrass yourself. You better.
I would
better be sure.
definitely notice if
Okay.
William Daniels didn't sound like William Daniels.
Okay. Good.
As we already discussed, I watched both Knight Rider and Boy Meets World. I know my William Daniels quite well.
Did we ever discuss his accent and where he's from?
Who, William Daniels?
Yes.
The car?
Yes.
He's not. He's from what? Well, probably like New England is what it sounds like to me.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what it is? I always think he's from Massachusetts because of John Adams. He played John Adams in the musical 1776.
Oh my God. Okay, let's move on.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was the only William Daniels Superman.
Remember when I said I was a nerd before? I take it back. I'm cool.
Does he have any NFT experiences for you, Wombat?
All right, let's do some show feedback. Wombat's
Okay.
By the way, Wombat, this show feedback, I read this and I got very upset.
I know. I love this comment because it's like anyway.
And I had to actually respond. I don't do this normally, but I actually went to the show thread to find the comment and then quote replied it and wrote something to the guy. So anyway, go on. Sorry.
Yes. Strange Brew had to say the most skippable episode in a while. Listening to these three goons bend over backwards to find ways to defend NFTs is pretty appalling. You spelled appalling wrong. But maybe that's what I should expect from people who think Michael Pachter is a good guy. Wombat is extra smarmy in this episode, and Chipwreck continues to downplay and make excuses for corporate greed. The other guy still has played no games. What I like about this comment is that I felt like we were saying the opposite of all of those things.
Right.
Like we were really like saying like this is why we don't like NFTs, but if games want to make money, here's another thing they could consider, but we don't really like it, but at least it's better than NFTs because NFTs are bad. And yet here this guy's like, these guys love the NFTs.
I think it was me just understanding the business aspects of them and how it maybe doesn't affect all of us, but it does give them another revenue stream.
I thought we were just, well, yeah, we were trying to predict how these companies were going to implement NFTs in their games. I mean, that's what I thought the purpose of the discussion was. It was, you know, I think we were, you know, at least I was like, maybe there's a way for them to have their cake and eat it too, where they don't actually have to do NFTs. Well, I mean, I think we were just, yeah, sure. But we're also predicting like what's going to happen. But certainly I don't think we were like positive about it. We were just having a discussion. Mm-hmm. I think like for some people, if you're not yelling and screaming about something and making it like being offended like about it, then I don't know, then you support it. I can't really understand. Or maybe he was like, you know, cooking or doing something else while I was listening, which is a lot of our listeners do. But I don't think, you know, it's very nice to call us goons. And like, why you got to drag Michael Pachter into this?
Right. And at the same time, these companies, they exist to make money, right? Like it's not corporate greed. That's their whole purpose in making the games is to make money so that they can pay for their shareholders.
The best that we, the consumer, can hope for is that their way to make money doesn't make us feel bad for giving them money, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's fairly, yeah.
That's the basics, right? Right. Like I spent X amount on this game and I'm glad I did. If you could walk away from the game you played saying that, then everybody wins, right? Is that
Well,
we don't win.
There's a lot
We don't-
more on the backside of who's making money for the like.
Well,
the
I'm just
company's
saying,
paying out. But yeah.
generally speaking, from the consumer aspect, if you spend X amount on a game and you're okay that you spend X amount on a game, then
It's a lot more complicated than that.
But what if the game could be as cheap as possible for you, and all the employees got paid so much money?
That's not
Wouldn't
that's
that
not
be the
how
best
these.
scenario?
It doesn't
But
work that way.
feels like something we argue for. Like
Yes,
if we were
but-
pro, games should be absolutely cheap, and the people making them should make
Yes.
all the money.
Unfortunately, the way the payouts don't work that way, and the people making the people at the top will be making all the money. The people working on the games will still be making their salary, and just
I guess
because of the way
question
the
is,
industry
look,
works,
I'm very confused. I don't know what anybody wants anymore.
this guy just wasn't paying attention. You got to pay more close attention. Now, I wrote in the thread. I went on his profile on CAG and I rated him 1 star. Strange Brew, and I wrote can't comprehend a simple conversation, should probably stick to content creators with angry in their names. 1 star.
That's
Do
pretty
not
petty of you.
recommend Strange Brew or his posts. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
You
What
really
about the
did that.
movie starring Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas?
I'm just reading it off the screen.
That's all
Yeah.
right.
Look,
That's-
look, he can review me. I can review him. He did a shitty
I
job
guess.
of reviewing me. I'm up for good criticism. Like I say plenty of stupid shit. I mean, quote some of that. Don't just not understand the conversation. It's crazy. 1 star.
I'm gonna 5-star him. You're trying to review bomb him here.
I only have 1 vote, even though I have admin access. I don't know how to game the system. All right. And I have played some games. Maybe not this week, but there's always next week.
It's funny. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter.